Hey there, welcome back to our Tibet campaign. So to kick this episode off, we might jump into a war here and push even further into India here. We just gotta let our mercenaries into position, so I might as well unpause this. If we look at our missions here, we could do expanding the workforce, or the minor workforce. We just gotta make Isik the capital of this province. That'll cost a bit of loyalty, but that's okay. And yeah, I think very soon. Looks like our granaries have been raided. Okay, I guess I'll just replace the stockpile here. Pretty soon, I will pick up the War of Attrition military tradition and really kind of stockpiling this hostile attrition bonuses here, which is really nice. Let's see. Can we raise our levies? We can. So maybe I will raise these guys right now. Did I not do that? Oh, no, I didn't click on the right thing. There we go. Yes? No? Why did you go all the way? Okay, I don't know why they went all the way over there. But we will do this and get a little bit extra stability here, which is really nice. And it looks like we can colonize Ashpara here. That must be from our Sogdian population. Actually, let's click on... Where are the Sogdians? They're mostly over in here. Since they can't go any higher than citizens, I guess it kind of makes sense to build some court of laws. Sometimes I don't build too many court of laws just because I like to try to stockpile as many, I try to get as many nobles as possible. But this kind of makes sense, I think, a little bit here, since this pretty much, as far as, that's as high as they can go. I think that's good enough for now. Looks like there's been a death. We bring sad news. Namje Shakpa died in flagrante delicto at the age of 76. He was the legate and uncle of the governor of Jiu and a rival of the Rani of Tibet. Oh, well, I guess I'm not too sad to see him go. So once we are in position here, I think we might declare war on Kashmir. Looks like our ruler can pick up another trait. I'll get grain distribution. She is 66 years old, and our son and heir. Oh, looks like he did produce. Finally. Okay, good. They finally produced an heir, a daughter. Looks a loyal subject. Our ruler's efforts to influence Panghubadi Maurya are well underway. Am I? I must have forgotten. Did I start trying to recruit this guy? I don't remember trying to do that. In a jovial mood, Panghubadi approached Rani Tinsami, suggesting that a formal declaration of his loyalty and commitment to the court would be a fine way of showing our appreciation. We remain unconvinced that this is a politically sensible move. Okay, so I could get 36 PI for 10 stability, or gain 5 stability, which I might go with that, to be honest. I might get the stability there. Once we are in position here, well, it looks like we are. I think I will go to war against Kashmir. Oh, no, I have to cancel our military access first. And also pick up the tradition here. So we'll get War of Attrition, which is really nice. The lowlanders are not prepared for the plateau. Why fight them when we can retreat to our forts and let nature take its toll? I like that idea. So that gives us a little bonus to our war exhaustion as well as hostile attrition, making it harder for people to, even harder for people to invade us. So on November 5th, we will go to war against Kashmir and their allies. We will go to war against these guys, as well as... Who else? These guys as well. Oh, and Kuninda. Okay. Well, that's good. That way I can just sort of swallow this up and then start pushing inward like so. Who is Kapisa fighting? They're fighting these guys and these guys. Okay. Well, we'll wait for them to finish there before we move on to that. I guess we will just start this one right now. We'll declare war on Kashmir. And yeah, I think... Oh, they've got 2 forts right next to each other. So why don't you move into position here? We will replace this trade route with what? Maybe fruits? Fruits are good. Okay. And our vassals should be coming in now. Yep, they are raising their levies. Maybe I'll send you over here since you guys are consuming food right now. You're consuming your supplies. Which province? Okay, so this province is going to rebel soon. I could put it on harsh treatment. Maybe I will for now. And there's another one over here that's going to go off. And this one as well. Yeah, I don't want them going off. I don't want to have to deal with them right away while this is going on. See, how's it going for Capisa here? It looks like they are winning. I guess they're fighting to take this territory right here. This is minus 18 for however you pronounce that. Oh, it looks like our enemies have come around on the other side here. We can do expanding the workforce as we do have enough gold, but I'm going to wait a little bit before we do that. Looks like our allies are getting engaged with, or our vassals are getting engaged down here. It doesn't look so good for them. Our mercenaries now are starting to accumulate a bit of attrition. These guys are making quite a decent amount of progress on this siege here, but they're probably going to get stack wiped like so. I might have this group come over here and maybe try to steal a few pops from this town here. Yeah, 48 pops in here. We could just steal a nice good chunk of them. Before you guys move up, I'm going to have you just recover a bit of your food capacity, or a few of your supplies. And I guess I will put you in as a governor for now. You do have the benefactor trait. That's not bad. The sacking of Embanina. So we could take a good chunk of population from this. We could say none shall hide, and that will kill how many pops? 4 pops? Okay, that's fine. They're not pops that are integrated at all. Maybe I will have you guys split off, actually. Come over here. And, oh, there's now a crisis with the succession in the Persian kingdom. 2 different, looks like I got 2 different events, 3 different events, 4 different events. What the heck is going on? Okay, I've never seen that before. That was like major crisis in the Persian kingdom. I don't know why it popped up like 5 times. Budding friendship. Tingsami Spa and Zomo Shakpa have spent the last several weeks in deep debate on a number of issues they share strong feelings on. At a recent open discussion in the court, Zomo Shakpa challenged Tingsami directly, expecting their recent camaraderie to hold some sway. Sometimes a friend can be worth swallowing some pride, which allows us to become friends with this person, which is not a bad idea. She is quite influential with her pretty steep power base. Or we could say matters of principle should come first, but that would drop her loyalty down to a rather dangerous level. We already do have someone who is rather disloyal. Our infamous sister over here, who's notoriously disloyal the entire time. So I think I'd like to become friends with this person. It'd be nice to. I mean, how many friends do we have? 2 out of 14. We can afford that. Okay. We come down over here. For some reason, our vassals stopped sieging this territory down. It's a little annoying. And instead are allowing themselves to get sieged over here. Renowned levies. Recently, a story about our soldiers have spread like wildfire, taking on a near mythical status that only reinforces Tibetan supremacy in battle. One of our recent engagements, the levy from Kyunglung had been surrounded by the enemy, and although our forces were outnumbered 7-1, what battle was this? Our warriors were actually defeated the foe, scattering their hosts and seizing their baggage train. Couldn't have been the battle up here that just happened. Returning to camp with plunder and booty, one of our men boldly asked that the spoils from the battle be handed out as a donative and incentive to continue fighting. So we could say give the men everything that they brought back, which would give Tibet the motivated soldiers bonus, which would give us a morale of armies, and manpower recovery speed. That's not bad. Our manpower is actually not bad right now. It's probably as best it's ever been. Or we could say fighting for Tibet is a privilege. That would drop some popularity, but we would get a lot of gold in return. Let's see. Our popularity is already kind of taking a hit from our influencing the stakeholders. So maybe, yeah, I think this is fine. We'll just go with this for now. That's good enough. Why don't you guys deal with this? Okay. Vassals are funny. But I think I am going to expand the miners' workforce in here. We could also do prospecting in Isik. That would allow us to potentially find some really nice mineable materials here. So this replaces food. Nothing but food. I don't like, in Invictus and Terra Indomita, I do not like generally replacing food tiles, just because food has become much more valuable now. So maybe I might do that, maybe not. Who are you at war with? Huji's calling us into war against someone. Looks like they're at war with these guys over here. And, oh dear. These guys as well. Okay, that's interesting. We could do that. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure I could take these guys one-on-one. How many pops do they have with their culture? 199. Is this a defensive war? Take Altai. Where's Altai? Yeah, somehow these guys have a claim on Altai here. I mean, Huji's been a pretty good ally to us. I guess it's fair that we do the same for them. But I want to finish this war first. So maybe, okay. Maybe I'll do it. I'll do that. I'll help him out. I'm going to replace this trade route with something. I'll get some dates. Trade with Egypt. Hopefully we can finish these sieges sooner rather than later. Why don't I bring you guys all the way up here? You come all up here. And why don't we also raise a few other levies in the meantime? We got about 15,000 strong over here. You guys come up here. We'll rally over here. And maybe I might need to hire some other mercenaries as well. let's focus over here for a little bit here. Looks like there's a governor that we have to replace. Oh, geez. Okay, so we have a scorned family on our hands, but your marshal is absolutely trash. Is there anybody else? You're a little bit better. Plus, you have the founder trait. Okay, maybe I'll go with you. That's fine. And also, oh yes, the growth of Kuchi. We need to put in some Court of Law granaries in there. Why don't we do that now? Oh, the province is too disloyal, of course. Well, I'll put it on harsh treatment just for now. I have to replace another researcher. It looks like somebody got murdered. We have been informed that Lignikia Chakra was found brutally murdered in his home just last night. The investigators have reported that a mace was used in the crime, a device known to be favored by Sadagi Gurub. However, we have no hard evidence to link it to the crime. See, she's not terribly disloyal, nor is she very powerful. So I could just let all know that we consider Sadagi guilty. Just point fingers at her. I don't think she's going to be able to do anything about it. And that would give us a little bit of popularity. In the meantime, we need to replace our researcher here. She's not the best. She's not better than this guy, but her zeal is only one worse than this guy. We don't have one with like a special trait or anything. Well, let's see here. What's our math? Oh. Okay, yeah, I think you will be my mantry instead. And I will have you be my researcher. We'll have that 12 zeal there doing the research for us. Okay, looks like our enemies sent all of their forces at our allies, which is fine. May as well give our allies military access. Tensions amongst freemen. Where is this happening? Over in here. As you know, Zhangzhung Spa, there are many freemen that live in Throena, and while this is a good thing when it is time to recruit men for our levies, sometimes there are problems that we have to deal with. There have been riots over the results of some sporting competitions amongst the locals, and unless we step in, they threaten to spiral out of control. One of the locals, a man named Osel Namthuk, has traveled all the way from Throena to Kyunglung to share this dire news. Ooh, okay, so are you really bothering me with this right now? I could lose some popularity by saying that, and I would also gain the trait, the arrogant trait, which would hurt our monthly popularity or monthly political influence, or I could send guards to the police, the local region, and restore order. That would increase local unrest in this area by 2.5%. And this guy who's dead would gain the trait vengeful. Okay, well, I think I'll do that then. People are gonna be a little bit unrestless, but that's okay. Okay, why don't you guys come over here? Come on, finish this. Okay, our allies have finished the siege over here, which is good. We just got to finish this siege over here, and this war will be finished. I'll have to replace you with this guy. That's fine. Brilliant. Okay, so how many people live here? There's not that many. I'll let the looting be gentle. So, that's why we haven't accrued that much war score, because we haven't conquered these guys or these guys either. Well, maybe then we'll just send them over here. Or actually, why don't we send them up here and try to stack wipe some of these guys? Meanwhile, we can focus on this now. Come over here. And see, are there any mercenaries that we might want? Let's see, we have an 11 martial skill over here. A 13 martial skill, but you have 24,000. How much is that going to be? 22 per month. That's a lot. You should be enough, I think. Six per month. That's fine. Put you on a unit reorg for now. We should stack wipe these guys over here. Brilliant. Let you come on down. See, do we... We didn't. I don't think we fought anyone over here. Can we peace out here? No, we can't take that just yet. Just a couple of month ticks. Okay. And also can't forget about this little territory over here. Should come up here. Actually, you take that. We'll send you hunting over here. Oh, well, that's not good timing. Okay. Okay, we'll have our mercenaries deal with that instead. Well, we have a little bit of a provincial rebellion going on now. Jushi is revolting. And these guys are playing hard to get. They're putting up a good fight, though. Their martial is quite high. Now, this one over here, how are we doing? Can we take it? Yeah. Oops. Okay. Take this as well. Yeah, we can take all of that, which we will. We'll banish those of class, and we'll have you guys come up here and deal with this as well. Maybe try to take one of the forts or something. And we just have to keep pushing over here. Actually, maybe go up here. Looks like our allies are handling themselves, though. They're putting up a good fight. Crisis in Maurya. That's good news. The recent death of the Mauryan ruler has caused a great deal of political disturbance in the country. Eager to take advantage of the situation, numerous lackeys, pretenders, and legitimate claims to the throne have risen up to bear arms against their newly crowned Raja. This guy, as the nation of Maurya is of interest to us, it might be that we can exert certain influence over the more rowdy pretenders in hope of plunging their nation to further turmoil. Well, let's see here. If at least 21% of the total power base of our characters and subjects are disloyal, Maurya will progress towards a civil war. Currently, 13%. So maybe, let's see. Or let's sort by power base here. We have this guy who's rather disloyal. If we could make him more disloyal, or we could add to that, by maybe inspiring this guy to be somewhat disloyal. That would give us 5 aggressive expansion. But I think that's okay. That will bring him down to 28. So we should maybe see this rise a little bit higher. Oh, it's so close. 23% is the threshold. It's at 21%. Okay. For omens, I will maybe get some commerce. And see, what do we got going on over here now? These guys are taking this back. We could maybe get some land out of this war. Why don't we have our mercenaries come over here and try to take this fortress over here? And maybe we can stack wipe them over here. I don't think our marshal's high enough, though, despite having a morale. But we do have them on better armor composition right now. I don't think it's a stack wipe. No. But we took out a good chunk and we only lost 396. That's pretty good. We should come over here, take them. And yeah. We have to deal with this. I haven't seen any of Jushi's armies, though. I don't know what's going on. Someone is asking for military access. These guys are, who are at war with this revolt. I don't know why they would need access with us, but fine. Okie dokies. You come over here. Oh, Sodal, our vassals have hired mercenaries. I wonder if they're having manpower issues from the wars that we keep putting them through. The non-bond people of Ortar. Where's that? This Otrar, rather. This little territory over here. Our Vaidya Gaurispa has made plans to convert the whole non-Otrar province of Kachach to our faith. That's our son and heir. Though well-meaning originally, his ideas have become surprisingly bloody as times have passed, drawing the ire of our Purohita Sadagi Gurub, who already has an agreement with the people of other faiths who live in the city. Ooh, okay, so we could make an example and convert the rest. That would kill one second slave and sets the religion of two other pops to bond. Or we could just say we don't need to go through such extremes and gain 3 stability. I mean, it's already mostly 60% of our religion. So the ball's rolling. It's already steamrolling in that direction. So yeah, I don't think we need to go through such extremes right now. So we'll take the stability. Looks like another stability event. Another loyal subject. Yeah, I think I'll just take the 5 stability. Now, since we have such high stability, are there any laws that we can look to change? I mean, we could go into cultural dissemination right now. But we still have only 58% of our religion. The 58% of our pops. I think once I go down this tree, because these, we get a couple of texts here that just basically give you just automatic pop conversion going at all times. Once I get these, I might make the switch over to cultural dissemination. But I could go back to Royal Guard and raise another legion. That would hurt our levies somewhat, but they're doing okay. Well, that'll be after the war. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep focusing on sieging down places here. Oh, looks like we actually ran into some of Juchi's soldiers there for the first time. We haven't seen them. They haven't ventured out at all. Why don't you come up here? Untiring devotion. Our son and heir is cultivating quite the reputation as a man of decency and honor. Really? Really? He was just performing like brutal acts against people of different religions. Such virtues to give our citizens good reason to feel safe, secure, and stable. Okay, splendid. Yeah, 3 stability. Okay. I'm not sure where that event is coming from, but I'll take it. Another little stack wipe here. We're really wiping out their clans. How soon until... When can we peace out of here? Not until December next year. Okay, so we got another year there. Maybe I will put this guy or this lady in there just because we have a scorned family. Yeah, but you know what? I might put a cut in here pretty soon. Yeah, we just have to deal with this for now. I might push the borders up like up to there. This could be nice over here because it could blocks Parthia from expanding. So maybe I'll put a cut in here for now, and next episode we'll just kind of like finish this mess off right now. And then we could press in here, or I could finally start pressing outward, eastward over here. But that'll be next episode. This episode, I think, I'm going to drive it to a close. And if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.